There's something deeply satisfying about getting our life in order, and today we step right into an energy that helps us do just that. So, after weeks of wild growth, big energy, emotional highs, emotional lows, we're finally offered a moment to clean up, to refocus, to reclaim our rhythm. This is a shift where the details will matter, where progress becomes visible, something tangible, and where our desire to improve isn't just about striving for perfection, but it's about honoring what's worth our time, our energy, our heart. So today just doesn't give us clarity, it gives us direction. Join me as we gain an understanding of how to embrace this energy. And it's my hope, it's my intention that you now will have the insight by the end of our time together to go forward with, well, with a strength, with a confidence, clarity, love. So, hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. Welcome to your daily focus, June the 17th, 2025. And if you like what I do here, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, leave a heart in the comments, let me know you're around. That just builds my energy to do more for you. So, June 17th. The 17 energy is making the impossible possible, seeing the way forward, a renewed belief in our capabilities, a renewed belief in spiritual capabilities. And 1 plus 7 is an 8, so the 8 energy is about growing our prosperity, our stature, gaining strength, gaining a strong foundation. And if we look at the daily numerology, we would have a 6 plus an 8 plus a 9, giving us a 23. The 23 says, well, it is a time. It is a time to believe in ourselves, our capabilities, but also that we are being guided, that we are being protected, that we are being loved, that we are surrounded by angels, guides, our maker, God, the universe, that we can tap into so much more energy than we usually do. And a 2 plus a 3 is a 5 energy. So the 5 energy is about being in the moment, creating the giggles and the laughter, creating the memories as you're present in the moment. We never go out, when we expect to create those memories, it's not necessarily that memory, but it's the memory attached to that memory that we all remember. That thing that happened at their wedding, the thing that happened at their birthday party. It's a time to allow our creativity to flow, our inner expression to flow. The 5 energy can be extremely busy time, so expect busy today. Sun is in Gemini, Moon is in Pisces, and today Mars enters Virgo. I was going to say Leo. It's leaving Leo. And yes, there is a blog, including how it affects your sun and rising zodiac signs. So set your intentions towards a goal. Okay, so Mars will be in Virgo until August the 6th. So we've got almost 2 months. So set a goal for 2 months down the road. And maybe if you don't have any ideas of your own, you can go and check out the blog because I've left some intentions for you to use. Okay, so anyways, I'll leave the link, of course, in the description box. Okay, there's something incredibly satisfying about taking the chaos and turning it into something very clean and clear and useful. And that's the energy we're stepping into as Mars leaves that bold, creative Leo and enters precision-driven Virgo. God is the need to perform. We're now ready to refine, to focus. and to take real, tangible steps towards what actually matters. So Mars in Virgo doesn't want the spotlight. It wants results. And this shift in energy will invite us, to roll up our sleeves, to pay attention to the details. Take action that is smart, that is sustainable, aligned. Okay, it's not about the flashy moves. It's about fixing what's been broken, organizing what's been cluttered, healing what's been neglected, and ridding ourselves of what is no longer of value as we go forward. So if we've been spinning our wheels trying to make progress without any kind of plan, Mars in Virgo offers the clarity and the motivation to get serious, to get it done, to make the plan. The energy, it brings in this kind of sharp, focused drive. Okay, we crave order, or we'll notice that we start to crave order, or we want to see the improvements. We want to have a purpose behind what we're doing, what we're saying. And we don't want the chaos. We don't want to be aggressive about it. So we lean a little bit more towards thoughtful action, strategies, skillful strategies, meaningful results. So we'll probably start feeling a lot more productive. We could also be a lot more critical of ourselves and others, so be careful on that. We're more motivated to solve problems, fix systems, clean up what's messy. It's time to get clear on our goals. And if we must, then break them down into small, doable tasks, one step at a time. Okay, Mars in Virgo loves the checklist, so make the checklists and lots of them. Turn those big goals into something manageable. Okay, because it's all about our strategy. It has nothing to do with speed right now. And we have 2 months to meet our goals, so we've got plenty of time if we start out running. Declutter and organize, whether it's physically, literally, emotionally, whether it's your closet, your inbox, your mental space. And Virgo wants clarity. So it's a time to clear out what no longer serves us. It's a great time to pay attention to yourself, your body, diet, sleep, your stress levels. So any kind of little small tweaks you can do around this time over the next 2 months will go a long way in it being something that becomes second nature to you. Mars and Virgo thrives when we align with purpose. We now ask, how can I be helpful? Instead of, what do I get from this? And when that starts to shift for us, watch doors start to open for us. Okay, service towards others is immense, great energy for us. Absolutely. Okay, so watch out though. Self-criticism. We could burn ourselves out. We might want to do it all. Be careful of that. And Mars and Virgo can push us hard. Especially when we think that we're not doing enough or we're not good enough. So be very mindful on how you are speaking to yourself. Ask yourself, where am I holding myself to impossible standards, and why am I doing that to me? Mars in Virgo is our chance to shift from grand gestures to grounded growth. It's a perfect time to get focused, get clear, but getting clear with intention and wisdom behind it. And our heart, root it in service. Absolutely. There's absolutely nothing boring about this energy, okay? In fact, I think it's kind of sacred. It's purposeful. And it's the kind of momentum that lasts because it's built on something real. Okay, let's go to the cards. What do we have? 10 of Cups. The happily ever after. The best life ever. So this is where we can make some strategies, make some plans to take a couple of steps closer to that big picture of ours. That dream, that vision, that desire, that long-term goal. Our underlying energy for today is the Tower card. Again, the Tower card. The 16 energy. A part of our world falls away. Something that is holding us back, slowing us down, even if we didn't think it was. So be very mindful of what is actually disappearing in your world today. And I'm going to remind you right now that they will never take away something that you need in order to go forward. Okay? So even if we don't see the rationale behind it, we have to have that belief. That belief that we are being guided, that we are being protected, that we are loved. This is us breaking through the glass ceiling. This is us getting that aha moment, that epiphany, that revelation. To know that we've got what it takes to go forward in the way we want. This is a time when we blow through that glass ceiling. We step out of our comfort zone a little bit. We try something a little bit different or look at something under a different perception and understand it for the first time ever, perhaps. Three of Pentacles, show up, do your best job. Okay, don't worry about the time or how much time it's taking, or, don't measure yourself against somebody else. Measure yourself against yourself. Okay? Be better than you were yesterday. That's it. Or the same even. But try for better. This is showing up, doing the work, rolling up our sleeves. And if we don't think that people are watching, under this influence, when this card comes up, people are watching. They may not be making their presence known right now, but they are watching you. So maybe you're helping out with a community project, and because of that community project, your approach to play a role in somebody's company or somebody's business. They saw your potential. They want to bring you on. And it's like a dream of yours to actually do that kind of stuff. So, things just come together. Okay, so give it your best. Roll up your sleeves, get to work, and just get it done. One step at a time. Don't take shortcuts. Two of Swords, we do have decisions to make. With the Two of Swords, you know what? The answer is already within us. We have to go and have a conversation with ourselves. We have to be truthful to ourselves. We have to be truthful about our motives, the why behind the decision. And we can seek the answers in the external world, but we will not find the answer in the external world. We may get lots of advice, but we really have to make this decision for the betterment of ourselves. And we have the Nine of Cups, the Wish card. Wish, 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 and wish. Wish upon a star. Wish as you blow out the birthday candles. Wish just because you're just having a high vibrational moment. So you decide to utilize it with an intention of what you want to manifest in your world. To bring it into being. To attract it to you. This is the wishes. This is about looking at our life and setting some goals for different parts of our world. And this is the perfect time to do it. Perfect time to do it. Mars going into Virgo, we can utilize Mars, which is our warrior, to go forward through Virgo. And we are going to clean up so much clutter when it comes to it. It could be our mental clutter. It could be our external clutter. But we get the clarity And we get space. We get space to invite in new paths, new ideas, new relationships. Okay, and check out the blog. Okay, set an intention for yourself. Fresh approach, the 21. Finality is what I'm hearing. Like it's time to close some doors. It's time to tie up some loose ends. It's time to free yourself from maybe an obligation or a responsibility or something that you have been given control of, and it doesn't move you forward in any way. It actually ties your hands, cripples your time or your vitality or your energy or maybe even your resources. The fresh approach. Time to step out of the box and an old way of doing things. You are being challenged to try something new. Look at how to create magic in your world. Create with the intention of filling your life with joy and happiness. Achieve your desires while experimenting with new activities. You always have options. Don't feel limited, even when you're not in motion. You are making a choice. You are being prodded to make a decision now. And don't worry about making the right one. Every mistake brings us lessons and opportunities just as much as the right ones. The amount you can learn is immeasurable. Base your choice on love and the best option for you. Imagine that failing is not part of any of your choices. What will you choose? So a little bit of a paraphrase happening there, combining our energy with the astrology, with the numerology, with the tarot cards, and we'll see what the animals have to say before I bid you adieu. And we have, look at this, new beginnings with the robin. So the robin comes in. It is a full moon energy that we are in, but that doesn't mean that we don't start to think about new beginnings and what we want to create and bring into our world. Cleansing, newness, grateful, promise, and new birth. You cannot climb a mountain if you will not risk a fall. Robin tells you it's time to pull yourself from the sludge of the past and wipe yourself clean. Mend the wounds and scratches that occurred through the journey. Your angels and guides will be on hand to help. It's a great day to offer your gratitude for what you have, and knowing that you won't be let down if you ask, if you believe, if you expect that changes can occur in your life. Yes, there is, and everything happens for a reason thinking, even during painful experiences, but loss always evolves into gains of some kind. Have you ever experienced a passing only to hear the announcement of a pregnancy or a birth, or broken up with somebody just to start dating someone so much more compatible for you that you wondered what you saw in the past person? The death of situations always evolves into a promise of birth and new beginnings. Pulling blankets over the situation, blinding yourself can cause you to now see through the heartache. Emotion is truly energy in motion. And since everything is energy, money, love, work, etc., the universe feels the vibration changing in your thoughts. And it can change into wonderful things if you allow it to do so. Robins always come back to the same place each springtime. It's nature's way. Robin may be telling you that you need to review your childhood, to see what you may have stored away deep within your soul, to see if there is forgiveness that needs to take place, or maybe you need to look up an old childhood friend. So we have the beautiful Robin telling us to look towards the new beginning, setting goals, setting new dreams into motion. And we have a lot of also closing the doors, letting something leave our world as we venture into the new beginnings. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.